Today is Tuesday, March 26th. What to know about a famous attorney now accused of threatening Nike. And today's the day bump stocks are banned. Plus, the all-female Spacewalk canceled, highlights from Apple's event, and Dr. Dre's deleted post. Welcome to the Newsworthy. All the day's news in less than 10 minutes. Fast, fair, fun, and on the go. I'm Erica Mandy. Thanks so much for being here. You ready? Let's do this. Today, more talk about special counsel Robert Mueller's findings, and there's plenty of political maneuvering from both sides of the aisle. First, a quick recap. According to Attorney General William Barr's summary of Mueller's report, the 2-year investigation found Trump did not conspire with Russia, and it was inconclusive about whether he obstructed justice. The Wall Street Journal reports President Trump is now praising Mueller and said he acted honorably, a very different tone than before when he called the whole thing a, quote, witch hunt. His campaign and some other Republicans are also saying people who claimed they had evidence of Trump's wrongdoing should now be questioned on TV, even investigated for bias. But some top Democrats are demanding more answers. NBC News reports House Democrats want Attorney General Barr to release the full report from Mueller's investigation to Congress, not just the Attorney General's summary. And they want that full report by April 2nd. They say they want to see the details for themselves. And Trump says he has no problem with it. But it is up to Barr. And one potential problem is info that could be in the report that might jeopardize other investigations or reveal other confidential information. So, to be continued. Celebrity attorney Michael Avenatti is accused of trying to extort more than $20 million from Nike. Federal prosecutors say Avenatti threatened to destroy Nike's reputation if the company would not pay him millions in legal services that the company never asked for. Avenatti even tweeted he would hold a press conference to talk about a scandal involving Nike. Well, minutes after that tweet, he was arrested. Remember, Avenatti got national attention when he used to represent adult film star Stormy Daniels, the woman who said she had an affair with President Trump and then was paid to keep quiet about it. Well, now she says she's not shocked about this, that she fired him once she realized he was dishonest. By the way, Avenatti is also facing other wire and bank fraud charges. Fox News reports he could face up to 50 years behind bars if he's found guilty. For now, he was just released from jail on $300,000 bond, but he told reporters the public will see he's innocent once the evidence is laid out. It's official. It's now illegal to own a bump stock in the U.S. The national bump stock ban went into effect today. CNN says bump stock owners were given 90 days to turn them in or destroy them. So what is a bump stock? They basically make a semi-automatic rifle fully automatic, meaning the gun can be fired continuously by holding the trigger down like a machine gun. Bump stocks became even more controversial after the Las Vegas shooting in 2017. A bump stock was used to kill 58 people. So President Trump supported this ban, and the Justice Department reclassified bump stocks to make them illegal. Although CNBC reports there is a gun rights group that filed an appeal this week, hoping to take the case to the U.S. Supreme Court. For now, as of today, if someone in the U.S. is caught with a bump stock, they could face fines and even up to 10 years in prison. President Trump has now formally recognized Israeli authority over the Golan Heights, the area that overlooks both Israel and Syria. Israel occupied it in 1967, but the United Nations has still recognized it as Syria's. So it's a controversial move. The New York Times reports President Trump says it's necessary to keep Iran and Syria from using the Golan Heights to launch attacks on Israel. In fact, the signing happened during back-and-forth attacks in the area. A Hamas rocket struck Israel, hurting 7 people. So then Israel hit Hamas targets in the Gaza Strip. That conflict is why Israel's prime minister cut his trip to Washington short yesterday. Israel's elections are just 2 weeks away. Well, that first ever all-female spacewalk that was supposed to happen later this week won't be happening after all. And the reason? Spacesuits. NASA says they only have one spacesuit that is the right size for both of the astronauts, so it'll be a co-ed team taking a spacewalk outside the International Space Station instead. Both astronauts originally scheduled are still set to make history as the 13th and 14th women to perform a spacewalk. They just won't be going at the same time. More news ahead, but first, thanks to this week's sponsor, Swap.com. I'm definitely someone who mixes and matches brand names and bargain buys, and Swap.com lets you do a little bit of both from the comfort of your home. You can save up to 90% off retail prices from your favorite brands like Lululemon, Carter's, Nike, J.Crew, and Gap, and no need to sift through racks and racks to find them at typical thrift stores. Swap.com is all online and has easy-to-use filters so you reach the options and find the styles you like quickly. Especially for parents, why buy brand new kids' clothes when they'll outgrow them in just a few months? Swap.com has stuff for women's, men's, juniors, kids, baby, and maternity. And if something doesn't fit, they have hassle-free returns within 30 days. And secondhand clothing is good for the environment and something you can feel good about. Plus, right now, Swap.com has a special offer for the Newsworthy listeners. You can go to swap.com/newsworthy to sign up for free shipping on your first purchase. It's a low-risk way to try out online thrifting. That's swap.com/newsworthy. Now back to the news. All right, here are some highlights from Apple's big event yesterday. As expected, Apple officially revealed several new subscription services. One of the main ones, Apple TV Plus. Apple's new video streaming service expected to launch this fall. TechRadar says it will offer exclusive shows, movies, and documentaries, including Apple originals, with content from big names like Oprah Winfrey, Steven Spielberg, Reese Witherspoon, and more. You can also use the app to subscribe to other channels like HBO. The service will be ad-free, but it's not clear how much it'll cost you just yet. Apple also announced a new credit card option called Apple Card. It's mainly a digital credit card in partnership with Goldman Sachs and MasterCard that will work with Apple Pay. There's also Apple Arcade, a gaming subscription service, and Apple is offering access to magazines with its Apple News subscription for $10 a month. Also of note from the event, Apple says you'll be able to use Apple Pay on your phone for transit systems like subways and buses, at least in a few major U.S. cities for now: New York, Chicago, and Portland, starting later this year. Video streaming subscribers now outnumber cable subscribers in the U.S. Mashable cites a report by the Motion Picture Association of America. It says that in 2018, there was a 27% increase of streaming subscriptions compared to the year before, while cable's customer base fell by 2%. Still, at least for now, cable wins when it comes to revenue, bringing in $118 billion in 2018 compared to streaming's less than $40 billion. Rapper Dr. Dre posted a photo with a caption saying his daughter got into college on her own. No jail time. He was likely referring to the college admissions scandal where wealthy parents, including some celebrities, are accused of paying big bucks, cheating, and bribing people to get their kids into college. Well, Dr. Dre's comments online sort of backfired. Variety says people started commenting that he did donate $70 million several years ago, and that was enough to get him to take down the post. To be clear, Dre is not involved or accused in anything illegal. Scientists are now evaluating the world's largest T-Rex skeleton ever found. The dinosaur was huge. It was estimated to weigh nearly 20,000 pounds and be 42 feet long. Fox News says scientists found the massive fossil in Canada nearly 30 years ago, but it took years to remove it from the ground. Now, finally, scientists were able to study the dinosaur fully assembled. It's nicknamed Scotty and will be featured in a new exhibit this May. And that's it for today. You are ready to go. A quick shout out to those of you leaving reviews and sharing the show on social media and with your friends. I so appreciate it. And of course, a big thanks to all the Newsworthy insiders for supporting the show. If you want to read more about any of the stories we talked about today, just go to the homepage of thenewsworthy.com, click episodes, and then look for today's date. You'll find all the story sources and links right there. The Newsworthy is ready for you to listen every weekday by 4 in the morning. I'll be back with more news tomorrow. Have a great day.